How are you doing today, boys and girls? Today we're going to read a Disney book. It's called The Little Mermaid, Two of a Kind. Have any of you ever seen The Little Mermaid? I hope you have, because this was a very good book. And that was a very good show. Alright, now let me introduce some of the characters for you, so in case you've forgotten who they were. This is Sebastian. He's going to be the composer to the music, okay? This is Flounder the fish. This is Ariel's friend. And this is Coral, the new mermaid that's going to become friends to all of them. Alright, now let's get going. Sebastian the crab was in a flurry of activity. King Triton's birthday was fast approaching, and as court composer, Sebastian was in charge of putting on a concert in the king's honor. The little crab had just assigned everyone to an instrument or a singing part when a new mermaid arrived to join the orchestra. Remember, she's a new mermaid, Cora. Sebastian wasted no time in introducing her to King Triton's daughter, Ariel. That's Ariel, and her friend Flounder the fish. This is Coral, Sebastian told them. Do you think you could look after her for a bit? The court composer needed some time to review his music and decide where to put Coral in the performance before the next rehearsal. Don't worry, I'll take care of her, replied Ariel. So Ariel agreed to take care of her, to watch after her. That's a pretty outfit, Coral, said Ariel. It's unusual to see a mermaid wearing clothes, though. Coral blushed. Thank you. I made them myself out of seaweed. I like wearing clothes. And why is that? Asked Ariel, although she knew the answer already. Coral's face lit up. That's what people wear. I've seen them. I know, Ariel replied. I've been up to the surface too. Now the surface is the top of the water. See, they live down in the sea, but Ariel and Coral both swam up to the top, okay? You have? Coral said in disbelief. I thought I was the only one. I know a place you love to see, Ariel told her. Shouldn't we wait for Sebastian? Asked Coral. Oh no, Ariel assured her. Rehearsal isn't for hours yet. As the newfound friends swam through Atlantica, Ariel introduced Coral to the other mer people they met along the way. Everyone was polite, but after Ariel and Coral passed by, many of them murmured, "What was she wearing?" See, they've never seen a mermaid in dresses before. They all looked like this. But she had a dress on. Here it is, announced Ariel, as she, Coral, and Flounder swam into her special grotto. Coral looked around at the shiny array of treasures that were tucked into every nook and cranny. They're beautiful, she gasped. What are they? Human things, said Ariel. I've been collecting them ever since I can remember. Sometimes I find them floating on the surface of the water, and other times I find them in sunken ships. Ariel turned to her new friend with excitement. In fact, this one ship I haven't had a chance to explore yet. Shall we go together? Flounder looked alarmed. See how big his eyes got? The last sunken ship had a shark in it, he reminded Ariel. A shark, cried Coral. Maybe I'll just stay here. such a guppy, Ariel good-naturedly scolded Flora. Come on, it will be fun. Before Cora could protest, Ariel grabbed her by the hand and led her out of the grotto. Not wanting to be left behind, Flounder reluctantly followed. When they reached the ship, Flounder helped Cora squeeze through the porthole. See that? That's Flounder. He's helping squeeze Cora through that little porthole. This little window in the ship is called a porthole. Let the treasure hunt begin, Ariel announced. Cora didn't have to look very far. She spotted something she wanted right away. And there it is. She wanted that. What do you think she wanted it for? Isn't it lovely? Asked Cora, holding up the fancy pink cloth. It sure is, agreed Flounder. What is it? I think it's something to wear, answered Cora. What do you think, Ariel? I think we better go ask Scuttle, Ariel replied. He'll know for sure. He knows all about humans. Up to the surface they swam, where they discovered Scuttle sunning himself on a rock. This here, began Scuttle with authority, is a nifty invention humans used to clean the decks of their ships. All you do is put this little number on, step into a bucket of water to get the bottom wet, then walk back and forth across the deck. Then presto, the ship is clean as a whistle. Now that's Scuttle. So he's telling them that she could just put this on, get it wet on the bottom, walk back and forth across the ship, and it'll clean the floors. Do you think that's what that was made for? I'm not sure. Cora wanted to stay and talk to Scuttle some more, but it was time for rehearsal. By this time, Sebastian had decided what Cora would do in the concert. Just bang these together when I give you the cue, instructed Sebastian, as he handed her a pair of cymbals. The orchestra began to play, and Sebastian pointed his conductor's baton at Cora. But instead of bringing the cymbals together, she dropped one of them. Sebastian looked annoyed. Let's try it again from the top, he told the orchestra. Once again, a cymbal slipped from her grasp. Ariel, will you please help our new musician? Sebastian huffed. See, she was going to play these cymbals. You see, this little mermaid is playing drums, but she's going to play the cymbals, and you're supposed to take both of these and clap them together like you're clapping your hands. But she kept dropping them, and he was getting all upset. Sebastian was getting all upset. I'm sorry, Cora said. I'm kind of clumsy. Just relax, Ariel told her. Now pretend I'm Sebastian. She waved her arms as if conducting an imaginary orchestra. Then she looked at Cora and pointed. Cora picked up her cymbals, brought them together, and let them fall. Ariel gave a weak smile. Well, at least you played them before we dropped them this time, she said. Cora took her place back among the orchestra. I can do this, she whispered to herself. This time, when Sebastian gave Cora her cue, she held on tightly to her cymbals and banged them against each other with a resounding crash. Ariel applauded. Cora smiled broadly and gave a bow. Oh no, thought Ariel as she watched Cora fall forward onto a drum. She was so happy she had hit him right that when she bowed too far and fell on the drum. That made another crashing noise, I'm sure. This is a disaster, moaned Sebastian. Cora, I know you mean well, child, but I can't have instruments or musicians flying all over the stage. I'm not sure my orchestra is the place for you. Cora's face fell. "You mean I can't be in the concert?" she asked. Ariel spoke up before Sebastian could answer. "Of course you can," she said. Cora, the little mermaid, continued. "You and I are alike in so many ways. I'm betting that we have something else in common, too." "What's that?" Cora answered. Ariel and Sebastian looked at each other and smiled. "Singing!" they cried. Before Cora could say a word, Sebastian added, "Then it's all settled. Cora, you will sing a solo in the concert tomorrow." Oh, she got all dressed up, looking pretty. While Sebastian rehearsed the rest of the orchestra, Ariel went off to help Cora with her song. First, they decided Cora needed something fancy to wear for her performance. They agreed that the dress Cora had found earlier was perfect, so she put it on. "You look beautiful," said Ariel. "Now let's hear what you sound like. Listen to what I sing, then sing it back to me, okay?" "Okay," Cora said eagerly. Ariel sang a verse of one of her favorite songs. Cora listened, then tried to copy the sound of Ariel's voice exactly. "I can tell you have a lovely voice," said Ariel. "Just remember to relax and be yourself. Sing from your heart, and you will never go wrong." That was good advice, wasn't it? Sing from your heart, and you can never go wrong. The next night at the concert, Ariel sat with King Triton in the royal box. The little mermaid could hardly sit still waiting for Cora's solo performance. Finally, the moment came. Cora swam to the center of the stage, took a deep breath, and sang in a voice sweet and clear. When her song was done, the audience burst into applause. Applause means clapping. They were so glad that she had sung. They liked that song. They liked her singing. Cora looked straight up at Ariel, gave her a wink and a broad smile. "Encore!" shouted the crowd. Encore means sing it again. When Cora looked confused, Sebastian said, "That means they want you to sing again." They liked her so much and she sang so pretty, they wanted to hear the song again. "Congratulations," Ariel told Cora after the show. "You were amazing. I think you have a lot more solos in your future." "Thank you," said Cora, "but I have an even better idea. Do you think we could sing a duet sometime?" "I love that," exclaimed Ariel. A duet, D-U-E-T, duet, it means that two people are going to sing together. And so they wanted to sing together. That was nice. Meanwhile, Sebastian was basking in the success of his concert. King Triton said that Cora's singing was almost as lovely as Ariel's. Sebastian bragged to Flounder. "I guess it's a good thing you didn't throw her out of the concert, huh, Sebastian?" the fish replied. "What are you talking about?" the conductor blustered. "I knew that girl would be a star the minute I laid eyes on her." And that was the end. So the concert turned out just fine, and they found the right position for Cora, and that was singing, because she could sing so pretty. The end. I hope you enjoyed this book, The Little Mermaid, Two of a Kind, which was a Disney production. Wasn't that great? Well, I love reading to you all, and I hope you love listening and learning to read yourself and understanding the story. So come back again. I'm going to have another one for you, okay? All right. Have a good day. Bye.